Hello and welcome to another episode of eScoot Talks. As I said in the last episode, there it is, Ninebot Max G2. First, that's actually mine. And do you want to guess what's the first thing I'm going to check on this scooter? Okay, leave your guess in the comments down below. In the meantime, I'm going to give you a little bit of a backup regarding this scooter and the whole Ninebot Max G2 situation. So I recently came across some of the returns from one of the shops that's selling Ninebot Segways, and I decided to pick up Ninebot Max G2. They had 5 of them. This one is in the best condition. This one looks like brand new. So, do you want to guess what was wrong with it? Okay, so front tire 18 psi, rear tire 8 psi. Okay. The only thing that was wrong with this scooter is that the user didn't read a user manual and never inflated the tires, and that was probably reason for return, because it just probably was maybe overheating, wasn't giving a proper range and things like that, because I had cases like that. I was doing repairs, in warranty repairs for shops, and I had cases, like it was a Navi scooter. Customer came in and said, oh, it hardly does 10 kilometers and it's overheating, and I'm like, yeah, I know what it is. Just look at the tires, and I knew exactly what it is. Told him straight away, okay, listen, this is probably what's cause of your problem, but we're going to replace tires, we're going to replace inner tubes, check internals and everything, and then did a range test and check it out. And I got almost double the range with the brand new tires and tubes that were properly inflated. Okay, did you try and guess what I'm going to check first? Well, of course, I'm going to check the front fork. And yes, we have a play in the front fork. Yes, like this, and like this. I'm not sure how much you can see on a camera, but yes, we do have a play. Okay, now let's open it up. I'm not going to be doing any repairs today. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick peek inside. But if you have a Ninebot Max G2, if you have a problem performing any of the repairs or anything like that, you can leave in the comment section down below what you're struggling with, and I'm gonna try and turn it into a video, because for the next couple of weeks while we're waiting for Ninebot Max G3 to come out, I'm gonna try and make videos with Ninebot Max G2. Some of them may be repair videos, maybe some tests, whichever idea you have. Just like, guys, let me know. If it's a reasonable idea, of course. And I want to do 1,000 subs special video with Ninebot Max G2. If you have an idea for that video, please leave it down below. And if you still haven't subscribed but want to check it out, consider subscribing and turning on a bell notification. Now, off the camera, I did already open this, but video didn't end up really well. So like this part was a little bit stuck, and it's still a bit stuck, because we now, compared to Ninebot Max G30, we have a barrier between a battery and the controller and charger unit. So maybe this is not that perfectly sealed or something, so that's why they put the barrier. And there is a silicone here that actually, kind of prevented me of easily lifting this up. We have a battery that's exactly same as a Ninebot Max G30, but of course, well, newer. We have a controller that's slightly different. I'm not going to be taking it out now, but I will in another video. And we have a built-in charger that's actually looks exactly the same as a charger on Ninebot Max G30. You might actually even bring parts of Ninebot Max G30 and we take this apart and compare parts and everything. But now, for the moment, I don't want to make this video too long. This video is here primarily to give you an announcement of what's coming up and let you give me suggestion. What do you want me to do next? Now, when you're closing a scooter, I would never ever recommend you to do what I'm actually doing now. Never ever use power tools to tighten those screws. And if you are, but don't, then use it at the lowest possible speed. So, and with the lowest torque on a clutch, so that in case threads are misaligned, prevents those threads stripping apart. And then, of course, another thing, I would probably at the end tighten it with my own hands. Now I have here clutch on this Bosch on number 5, but as you can hear, I'm not going all the way in. I'm using it at I'm using it now at the slowest possible speed, because yeah, if I, in worst case scenario, if I would strip threads on the bolt, yeah, that's kind of going to be okay. If I strip threads on a frame, that's not going to shine anymore. When you're opening it, when you're loosening it, yeah, that's you can go on a higher speed. That's no problem. But when you're putting things back, no, guys, honestly, be careful. And there we are, just a couple of more screws. And this last one, actually, oh, you can see it on that other camera. That one's a nightmare. It's hard to align that one. That one looks like hardest to align so far. So I'll need to leave it for the very end. One thing that I'm actually quite surprised that I didn't see here, at least so far, is that actually there's no security seal tape to let Ninebot Segway know that someone was actually messing around. Because all the previous models actually had that. This one actually really just... there, it went in finally. Just really didn't want to go in. And as you can see, so lowest possible power settings, just to make sure that you don't over tighten it. It's anyways, water wouldn't be able to get inside that easily, but like, well, you never know. So far when it comes to Ninebot Max G2, I came only across one that actually had almost a small swimming pool inside, but I didn't have a camera with me to record that at that moment. But yeah, okay, I think we are getting towards end of this video. As I said, I'll be brainstorming some ideas, what to show you in the future, how to perform some tests, like for example, if your scooter is not charging, to figure out, is it a battery, is it built-in charger, external charger, or whatever, all those things. But you know, if I miss something, as I said, comment section down below would be absolutely brilliant to give me a little bit more ideas what kind of videos to do. So this is going to be all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please stay safe out there and respect other road users. Bye bye.